Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a new episode of Kevirsyle Network. I am your host, Kevin Davis. I am an entrepreneur, content creator, writer, and a lot of other different things. I have too many hats to explain. But welcome back to the show, Mr. Dennis Knight. How you doing,
You
brother?
having me. Appreciate it, man. How you doing?
Right. I think you went mute for a second. Your mic went out.
Check, check. Can you hear me now? Check, check.
That's weird. I can't hear you.
Hold on.
Like,
Wait. Can you hear me now?
that's what the heck is wrong with StreamYard right now? I cannot hear you.
That's weird.
All right, guys, we're having technical issues with StreamYard at the moment.
How about now?
And I still can't hear you. What the heck? I don't know if
I don't
it's
know,
me or
man. My mic is on, so I don't know why you can't hear me.
like physically. Like you can hear me, right?
I can hear you fine, yeah.
Okay, it was me. My
Got it.
headphone.
Okay,
There we
good to know.
go. Okay, let's try this again.
All right, it's cool.
Welcome back to the show, Dennis. How you doing,
Thank
man?
you. Good. Man. No complaints. Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there, brother. You know, the creative world. We going on fumes at times. So I'm at that moment right now.
Gotta know when to take breaks, man.
Oh
Burn
yeah,
yourself out.
I'm doing better at that now. I am taking breaks. But my headphones are being weird today, so I'm just gonna politely take these off.
All right, sounds good.
So, um, first, tell us who you are, man, because I mean, a lot of us know you, but
My name is Dennis Knight. I'm a writer, creative consultant, editor, and I'm very, not say not very, but moderately well known in like the independent comic book circuit. I do a lot of conventions, I do in-store signings, I do panels, workshops, speaking engagements, all those sorts of things.
dude, hell yeah, man. I know you have a lot of stuff going on. I know you had the space adventure book. I keep the Plan 79 book, I believe it's
Right.
called. Man,
Yeah, Placing Life from Outer Space, published by Drum Productions, published by Drum Productions, co-written by myself and Michael Dolce, and also Javier Ortiz was on art, and Anton P was on colors. Really
hey,
fun project to work on. It was just like imagine the old school 1950s alien invasion movies in a comic book. That's
uh,
basically what it was. A lot of fun, a lot of cool ideas. I mean, Michael Dolce, he really brought like I like working with Michael because it's like he's very much, hey man, what do you think of this? Like he's like got this idea, we'll do this and try this, and then like he's very receptive to the ideas. Also, like he's not like here's what we're gonna do and that's it. He's like, okay, this is what I have. What do you have? It's like a very much a collaboration as opposed to like this is my idea, you write, and that's it. It was very easy. He's very easy to work with. Put it that
heck yeah, man. I know I've seen you around bouncing between different types of projects. I mean, how is like
way.
your process, especially going in between multiple projects with different people?
It's like juggling chainsaws, pretty much. It's like the upside is most times it's like different timelines for different projects, so it's not everything's not due all at once, which gives me a break to work on one thing. Once that's good, okay, next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. It's like it should be like working on an assembly line. And
Yeah,
if the projects sort of coalesce and they start being due at the same time, they gotta make a choice to either work on all of them or work on none of them because it's like you don't want to work on one, give your best to one project, and then not do your best with another project because then it makes you look bad.
yeah,
You have to be really like considerate and like what you're promising and what you can deliver because it's like if people hire, especially if they pay you, you can if they give you money, you better do the best job you can. Because if you don't, then you're gonna. It's very quick. It's very easy to get blacklisted in this industry.
it is.
Once you do a bad job, once you talk smack about somebody else, once you're like unprofessional, it's like wildfire because everybody knows everybody. The same way you know me, 20 other people know me too. So it's like a very small sandbox. Once you start working, you can start meeting people. Once you do like a couple of conventions and you do it consistently for like for years, you meet people. Oh hey, I remember you from last year. Oh hey, I remember you from last year. They bump into at a party. Oh hey, how's it going? How's that thing going? Like you and like in your travels, you'll meet the same people over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's such a
And they're going to remember you. Like, oh yeah, that's the guy that called me a jerk 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's the guy that told me that comic book was trash. That like people talk, man. So you got to be very careful how you address people, how you speak to people, how you talk about other professionals, and like other interview space like this, even on social media.
oh
Because
yeah,
what's this out there? Forget it. I've seen so many beefs and so many cat fights over what someone said to somebody else over a social media thread.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, it's feel like it's such a small world, but it's such a big world at the same time.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Yeah,
And I know you've been in the comic industry for over a decade. Like, how
yeah.
has and I know you've probably seen the evolution since you started. Like, how has the evolution been for you from your?
I mean, it's a great thing. It's also not a great thing because it's like when I was first starting out, like Image Comics was probably like the biggest independent publisher out. It was Image, Dark Horse, a couple other ones, but for the most part, when I because I got my start in 2012, so around that time, Dark Horse, Image, Boom, there's a handful of like truly independent publishers, but still like DC and Marvel. Those
Mhm.
like
Gotcha.
the
Yeah.
big those are the big two, always and forever. So it's just like they're trying to like you have these independent publishers trying to like wiggle their space into like this massive industry.
Uh,
Image had huge success. Like look at Spawn. Spawn has been like it's literally the biggest independent comic book in the world.
mhm.
And like actually Tom probably won a Guinness World Record for the longest running independent comic book ever.
Nice. That's freaking amazing, actually.
Yeah, man. It's like, and the thing is, like, what we respect about Todd is like he came from Marvel. He came from DC. He came from like the big two. He
Really?
pitched on to Marvel, and Marvel was like, nah, we're gonna pass. He was like, cool. So he left. I ended up his comics with a whole bunch of heavy hitters, and then like this history. The rest is history. So it's like, and then also in 2012, Kickstarter was like becoming to be like the thing. Like if you needed money for comics, you go to Kickstarter.
Mhm.
But now Kickstarter is like you see a Kickstarter campaign like every other week, or you see
That-
multiple campaigns going on within the same week because it's like everybody's like, oh, that's this great thing. They give us money, but it's like if it's oversaturated because there's so many campaigns that like the pool is shrinking. Like there's less and less money to give out because everybody's like attacking the same person and trying to get the same nickel from the same person for the same project. You can't do that.
yeah, agreed. And speaking of Kickstarter, with this thing going on with the not safe for work thing that they was
I
banning,
mean, I
protest,
get it. I get
those,
the frustration. I get like, ooh, as bad, as bad, as bad. But at the same time, it's a free market. As long as it's marketed tastefully and not targeted for children, I feel people are free to do what they want. But also, it's like if you need a not safe for work comic book to enter the comic book industry and your work has no substance, then you probably shouldn't be in the comic book industry in the first place.
I actually agree with that. I agree with that. Like, because I feel like you're trying to bring porn into comics, which is
And that's the thing is just like, listen, everybody likes boobies, everybody likes booties. Let's be real. But at the same time, it's just like that can't be what your comic book is about. It can't be the entirety of your comic book.
oh yeah,
Come on, man. We grew up in the '90s. Rob Liefeld, notorious for drawing big-breasted women, slim waist, big butts. That's what he was known for. That's what he did. Every woman in the '90s looked exactly the same. Only thing that changed was the hair color and the eye color. That was it. Same body. Give me any '90s comic from Rob Liefeld, any image, any Marvel book. They look exactly the same.
hmm,
But that was his formula. That's what sold. So that's what he did. And I don't blame him. Because at the end of the day, it's still a business.
true,
If you have a product and you want to sell it, you're going to do what the customers want to sell it.
exactly.
That means big boobies, big butts. Guess what? That's what you're going to write. That's what you're going to draw. But my issue with the non-safe, the thing is, like, I worked with comic book publishers that publish not safe for work covers, but it's just the cover. Content inside is still safe for work. It's still okay for children for the most part,
That's
young
interesting.
adults.
That's interesting. So they put it on a cover to get eyes on the work, but
Right.
that's actually good. Is that smart marketing? Like in your
I
opinion?
mean, it can be because it's like there's people who exclusively collect now for safe for work covers. So it's like if you have a Kickstarter campaign and you have a tier for like $50 and you get like a non safe for work cover drawn by like a premier artist,
Mhm.
that cover is probably going to sell.
That
So
makes
it's
sense.
funding your campaign, and then like the artist gets work, and then like the collector gets what he wants. So
Mhm.
he's back in the campaign for what he wants. So that's the goal. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. That actually makes sense. And speaking of movies, I know you're a big movie guy, like I am. Um, you're a Mortal Kombat fan, right?
I am. I mean, I remember like going to the pizza shop after school, pocket
Uh,
full of quarters, dollar left over for a slice. Yeah, definitely, man. I love
have,
Mortal Kombat.
have you had a chance to see the second movie that recently came out?
I have not. I saw the first one, and I was like, wow, it was so accurate to the video game. Like those fatalities were horrendous.
Yeah.
People were split open. I'm talking bones, blood everywhere. I was like, what is this? And the thing is, like, you see it as a kid, and it's one thing, but it's another thing to see it as an adult, like in your face, like on the screen. It's like something totally
Uh,
different.
Oh
But
yeah.
from what I hear good things. I mean, like I like the casting. I think the casting was on point. I'm a big Carl Urban fan, so him being cast as an older Johnny Cage, I really really dig that because it's like he had
Um,
attitude. From what I saw the trailers, I saw the coming attractions, so like he looks like Johnny Cage as if he was older. So the casting was perfect. I think, in my opinion, it was great.
I I saw the movie opening night.
How was the crowd? Was it crazy?
At my theater, it was actually it wasn't as crazy packed because in my
Okay,
theater, uh, if I went to the other theater, it was crazy. It was
got
it was filled up.
I can only imagine because like these like decades of fans, like they've been playing the games and seeing the movies, so like they're waiting for this.
Yeah, I was like, but my regular theater, my sister and I go to, it was like semi packed,
Yeah,
but that theater is not really like real known here.
got it.
So
Yeah.
it's like for like the introverted people, if it makes
I
sense.
mean, if you don't like people, I guess that's the theater that you go to.
Exactly.
There you go. Makes
But
sense
I
to
was
me.
still shocked a bit that there were actually other people besides me and my sister there because
Yeah,
we was in the back. There was a whole family like two rows in front of us,
yeah,
and then I think there was a couple like in front of. I was like, well, hell, we got some more people that's here.
yeah.
And I was like, but opening that was actually my sister's first time going to a late night showing. Like I've been to late night showings. I was shut my
I
sister.
mean, I feel the late night showings are a little more crazier than like the daytime shows because like people they dress up, people wait all night just to get in, so it's like it's kind of like a different experience.
Oh yeah, but we freaking had a blast, man. And I tell you, I was like a kid again playing the video game when I
Oh
was
yeah, for sure.
part two. I was like, oh, I hated that level in the game. That's
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
how
I
I
mean, I
reacted.
heard it's like very accurate. Like they have like the same settings from the games and everything. Like they did a very good job.
And I feel like they really took the feedback from the audience from the first movie and applied it to this one. And
I
I was
mean,
shocked.
I think they should do that more often because it's like fans know better than people who make the movies what they want to see, what they're willing to pay for. So it's like, especially if it's something based on a video game, that fan base is huge. Like you
Very,
have people that been playing this game since they were kids, and now their kids play the game. So it's just like to the fans, they'll tell you what you want.
dude. After watching the movie, I am about to buy me a PlayStation again and start playing the game again. That's how excited
I
I.
remember it was just like you had 12 characters, and that was it. Now you have all these downloadable contents, all these like you got Batman, you have like Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, like all these like crazy characters you never think would be in the video game, and here they are. It's like I mean, I think you gotta pay for them, but like at least you like if I have the chance to get Jason Voorhees in a Mortal Kombat game, I'm gonna pay for it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, but you thought the face ties in the first movie was crazy? Dude, wait till you see the second one, man. I think you would have a blast, man.
I really feel like there's a guy sitting in a room. Okay, what can I do to this person this time? It's just like a guy with a chalkboard, writing. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Like planning out like all these fatalities, man. Has to be a
And,
photo job. It has to be.
and then the co-creator who created Mortal Kombat makes a cameo in the movie. So I'm like,
That's awesome.
so I'm like, if you know the person who created, you will recognize his face as soon as you see him in the movie. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
oh shoot, I know, wait, that's too
But that's
crazy.
really cool though, because it's like I remember like I remember like seeing like clips and documentaries of like them making the game that had like they had to hire the actors, with the motion capture, like it was revolutionary technology because of like before Mortal Kombat, no game did it before like ever. So it's like it was very cool to see them like apply the technology to like the effects and the graphics, and I was like I thought it was always really cool.
Heck yeah! And I was when I heard that Carl Urban was casted as Johnny Cage. I'm not gonna lie, I was very hesitant. I was like, why?
I
But
mean,
I love Carl, and then I saw the trailer. I said, okay, okay. I was still like, why? But then actually watching the movie, he actually embodied
yeah.
Johnny Cage, and I
But
was like,
one
very.
thing about Urban, he's a great actor because it's like
He is.
he may be in bad movies, but he himself is a good actor. Like he's awesome.
He is. Yeah, he is. Especially like, well, I think I probably was hesitant because I watched him in The Boys. So I'm like, how can he transition from this to this?
Well, that's the whole thing called acting. Like he changes characters. Like Billy Butcher, he's a piece of you know what, man. He's a terrible person. Like, and the thing is, like, you want to root for him because it's like he's like the protagonist of the show, but it's like he's a terrible person. So it's like, how do you root for a terrible person? You know?
Oh yeah. But dude, bravo to Carl Urban. He embodied Johnny Cage.
Oh yeah,
So when you get the chance to see, I would love to hear your review. I hope
oh
you
yeah, for sure, definitely.
like as a you're a fan too. I feel like you're gonna have a blast again with part two.
Yeah.
Even Katana was freaking amazing. I was
Oh
like,
man,
Jesus.
like it's just like, and like the thing is like that's what I love about writing because like someone came up with these characters. Somebody sat down and really mapped out how these people are gonna fight, how they're gonna move, how they look, what's their backstory, what's their motivation. So
Exactly.
it's like all like and same thing with Street Fighter. Street Fighter is like one of the oldest fighting games around, and like
Played
they
the
have a
game
new movie coming out also.
coming out in October, I think.
I want to say like summer or fall, something like that. I know it's soon.
Coming around that time, yeah.
I know it's soon.
I'm there. I'm there day one too, brother. I'm ready for that
But it's
one
just like it looks corny, but at the same time, it's like this game itself is like not to be taken seriously in the first place. So I think they did the right job. Like they shot it perfectly. Like it's a game. The whole movie is based about people beating each other up. So it's like not going to get much as far as like backstories or a lot of character development. It's like they just punching and kicking. That's it.
literally. My
So
punch
that's what they did. It's like they made a movie about punching and kicking. Like that's what it is.
catchphrases out the blue. I mean, that's literally what Street Fighter is. If you
Yeah.
play, and you would know. I mean, if the movie is not cheesy, they're not doing Street Fighter right at all.
It's not doing the justice. I do like that they brought Akuma into the movie, which was really cool because it's like,
Yeah,
man, I hated fighting him as a kid, man. He whipped my butt 6 ways to Sunday every single time, man. He was terrible, man.
yeah. Like, who's like your favorite character between these worlds, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter?
My favorite character in Mortal Kombat, Sub Zero, hands down.
Ah, dude.
Raiden strong second for Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter, Ryu and Ken. Those are my top two guys since I was a kid. I usually always pick them. I mean, I dabble around with like other characters, but those are my two mains, man. If I pick them, either I'm gonna win or I'm gonna lose. It's like if I don't like experiment other characters, those are my best chances of winning.
Because my character has always been Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. I've always played as
Scorpion is cool because it's like he has I think his move list has expanded so much like over the years. It's like I remember he had two moves when he first came out, and that was it. Now he has like this whole like library of moves to do. It's like something a lot. It's different, a lot of evolution. But like the battle routines, Scorpion Sub Zero is like amazing. Like they can make a video game just based on that by itself.
like literally that's really what Mortal Kombat is. It's the rivalry between them two
Yeah,
characters.
like their backstories are amazing. Like,
For
and I
real.
know they did like I know Mortal Kombat has like a whole bunch of games. I know there's like I think there's a game just for Sub Zero, like his backstory, like him, like exploring his backstory and everything.
I played it though. I think
It
there
came
is.
out a long time ago. I'm talking maybe 10, 12 years ago, even maybe
Yeah,
before that.
I played that one, but I'm pretty sure I can buy it somewhere.
You could look it up, probably find it. Like if you, I'm sure they have like a list of Mortal Kombat games that came out in order, like when they came out and all that stuff.
Especially Amazon got everything, so I can
Yeah,
just go from there.
but man, it's just like it all comes back to writing. All these like video games, all these movies, it always comes down to an idea and the people coming together to make the idea come true. That's it.
Hell yeah, dude. And as a comic creator, have you ever thought about like expanding into video games, like creating your
I
character?
mean, I've always dreamed because I've been a video game fan since I was a kid. I'm talking like Super Mario Brothers, like Nintendo. Like I've been playing games that long. Even now, like I got an Xbox behind me. Like still play my Xbox when I'm not writing.
Yeah,
It's a 360, but it still works. So it's like when it dies, then I get a new one. But for now, I'm still using my Xbox. Yeah. There's a thing with video games, like the writing there, the story's there, but it's just so tedious. It's not like writing a comic script. You don't write it once and you're done. It's like reprogramming and writing and sending it to the programmers, doing them, then they send it back to you. It's coding. It's like it's a fully involved process. So it's like I would be open to it, but just like I don't know anybody in the video game industry. I remember actually I applied for Rocksteady Games years ago because a job opening came up for the script writer, basically the person that writes the dialogue in between the cutscenes. That's
ah,
the whole job.
yeah,
So I applied for it, and the thing is, they turned me down because it's like I had comic book experience. I had no AAA video game experience. They was looking for somebody who like worked for like Rocksteady. They worked for somebody like Konami, one of the big companies, and I just didn't have that. Like I have comic book experience, but it's like comic book and video games. Apples and oranges, it's like two different things. So it's just like, well, we like you, but you don't really have the experience. Like maybe you can apply again when you have more experience. I was like, okay, cool, and that was that.
hell yeah, dude. Like one of my goals is like to potentially learn about video games, but I really want to get into like animation.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
want
think
I want to
with
create my own
your
someday.
what you have going on, that's a good segue for you because it's like your stories are so imaginative and so like not just one thing. It's just like you definitely get it. So just have to learn how to do it.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, man.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Especially like seeing other creators get into animation, like my friend, I can't pronounce his comic series but his company is Phantom Blade Productions, so like he's got his anime coming soon. Or his,
Cancer Blade. That's who is that? I know that name.
Yeah, his name started with X.
Yeah,
X.
yeah, yeah. That's my guy. Yeah, cool people. He's been in the industry longer than me.
Yeah,
He's been around for a
for
while. Man. He's
30,
he's been
30 years. I think he said.
a while longer than me. I know that.
Yeah, like he's been around 30 years, and now he got his own anime coming up. I'm just like, now that's the goal that I'm.
But he started. I'm talking like in the trenches. Like I'm talking like tables at conventions, and like he built up to like where he is now. I'm talking like I've
And
been following Spirit for a long time. Like he's been in there like me. Like he's in there for sure.
like he's giving like me advice about like in
Listen
this
to him.
industry. I'm just like, and it's like I didn't even ask for it. He just he just showed us stuff I do, and he just politely gave me
He's a
advice.
good dude like that. Like he sees like he knows a lot about like the business side of things, like know how to get ahead and how not to. And like if he talks to you, write it down because he's speaking facts.
Yeah.
Serious.
Oh yeah. When I tell you, in my messenger, I have his notes in my in my
Yeah.
phone. Like I do his and the crazy thing. I mean, the awesome thing. He's so humble about it. He's not
Yeah.
bragging about it. He's like, yes, he said like he puts out the number of sales he got, but I'm like, but he earned that. He earned
But
that.
also it's just like people say that as bragging. I don't. It's just like I see people who brag and they shouldn't be bragging because like they haven't done anything.
Yeah.
He's done a lot. And he really doesn't really talk about it. Like if you ask him, he'll tell you, but he doesn't really talk about it like that.
He does not, and I'm just like, no. I'm like, that's my future right there. I'm like, I'm legit. I'm like, I don't care how big I get someday. I'm still gonna be the most laid back person that you know.
I mean, you have to because it's like once you get a big head in the industry, nobody likes you. Nobody wants to talk to you. And dudes who have big heads, they really shouldn't have them because it's like, bro, like you haven't done anything. Like I've done more than you, and I don't talk about it. So it's like
Dude,
I'm not talking about it. You definitely shouldn't be talking about it.
talk about big heads, like in like the music, like on Facebook, I saw a recent post about Rick Ross talking about Drake. He talking about Drake is not on his level. I'm just like, dude, what the hell have you done in years? Is my question.
But also, it's just like you come across as petty and you come across as like small and weak when you start criticizing other people and their success. It's like
It's,
worry about what you're doing. Don't worry about what other people doing. Like
thank you. I,
it's just,
I
bro. It's just like I'm so busy. I don't have time to watch what other people are doing.
thank you.
I have my own projects. I'm
I'm,
focusing on that. I need my projects to be the best they can be. So I'm not worried about what the guy on the left of me is doing. Like you do you, I'm gonna do me, and that's it.
exactly. I'm like, and I'm like, I don't get why people want to tear somebody else down, thinking like they're better than them and stuff. Like especially in like the comic book industry, that's like this unnecessary drama between people.
I mean, it's a lot, man. It's just I really feel like people are insecure.
Mm,
That's why they feel they need to tear other people down because it's like they feel they're not where they're supposed to be professionally, and that's fine. But just like don't like take away somebody else's accomplishment because you're not doing what you need to do.
mm. And it's like, and I know I mean, you're one of the busiest dudes I know. Can you like tease us with what you got coming soon, if you can, if you legally can? Because I know you have a lot of stuff going on.
I do. Hold on, I have to blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Be right back.
Uh, You'll be right back, guys. 1 second.
Oh, much. Whew. All right, I'm back. Don't want to blow my nose on camera. That's kind of disgusting. So I had to go up inside a little bit.
I understand completely.
Oh man, listen. Let me tell you something. Firstly, I'm very thankful and very grateful for the opportunities that have come across my desk, and it really comes down to just people me inquiring about job positions and like projects, and people inquiring of my services. So it's kind of like it goes both ways.
And as for one, I love your services because you helped me become a better organizer. If I'm being honest, like from the conversations, like the random conversations we had between us, we talk about the stories we're doing together, and like just in general. So I want to actually personally thank you since I have you face to face. So
Yeah, no, no worries, man. Because like I said, I don't know everything, but I know a couple of things about a couple of things. So it's like if I can help anybody, I can.
yeah, I'm like, guys, you're looking for an editor, writer, basically a producer. Check, hire this guy. Trust me.
Yeah,
You're
I
probably,
appreciate that. I appreciate that, man.
but please continue what you were saying.
Hold on, Ashley, gotta get my phone because I can't keep track of all of them. So,
Oh, yeah. And I see you have a Rocky shirt on too, by the way. I've noticed that.
oh, hold on, wait. If you want to see the whole fit, hold on.
Zoom out a little bit. Sorry, I can't really see it.
You're a bum.
You're got it. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So,
So this is my motivation. When I think when I feel like I'm feeling lazy, I look at this shirt. Okay, gotta get to work.
so you're a Rocky fan too?
Oh yeah, Rocky 3. That's my favorite.
Really
Rocky
interesting.
3, Clubber Lang versus Rocky, best fight ever.
Nice, nice. Heck yeah. And so yeah, I'd say I've seen it. Well, I can't really see the entire franchise. I saw one, two, three, the Creed one and two. I didn't see Creed three yet.
Yeah, 3 is my favorite. I mean, I think all of them are good, but it's just like I also like the Creed movies that follows like Adonis Creed and like his career and everything. Those are really cool. But 3 is my favorite. But I love all the Rocky movies.
And I heard that they're doing like a new spin-off with Creed's daughter. I think they're doing TV series this time.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I think with Hollywood, they're gonna like once they grab hold of something, they're gonna run into the ground. They're gonna make as much money off it as they possibly can. But it's gonna be like sequels or spin-offs or whatever. They're gonna do whatever they can to do.
That's just like people say milking it like that. Like, that
Oh
news.
yeah, 100%. I mean, look at The Walking Dead. That show lasted way longer than it should have, and
What
just like
13 seasons?
I think about that, yeah, because it's like my thing is once the comic book ended, the show
Yeah.
should have ended. Like
I was
that's
like,
it. What are
I
you
didn't.
doing? Everybody's dead. Like what more do you want?
Yeah, I didn't even watch the main series. I just know what people. I know what happens in it. I just never watched it myself. I watched
Yeah,
the spin-offs. So I watched the Fear the Walking Dead. I watched the Walking Dead World Beyond, and
that's
I
a
didn't
whole
watch.
bunch of them, man.
Yeah, I didn't watch the newer ones, but I didn't even watch the main series. But I read it, so I was like, and I saw that people hated when they killed. Well, who was it? Carl, I think it was. That
I
people hated.
mean, everybody died. It's just like for me, Glenn, he was my that one hurt me the most. Glenn was my favorite, and the thing is like not for nothing, like that happened in the comic book, so I respect them doing it on the show. You know what I mean? It's accurate, but like that's sort of like oh broke my heart, man.
Wow. So, but let me get back to the original question. Like,
Yeah,
what
we're
can
going to talk about everything else, but we're supposed to be talking about.
like this? What happens on my show? We kind of just bromance and just nerd out about everything. But yeah, well, like, what can you like tease us about what you are working on?
Okay, so please look out for Spell Crafter. It's a series that I'm editing and also creative consulting on, and the creator is Kane Gaines, really cool guy. He has a lot of ideas, and like he really loves writing. I could tell like by what he sends me, and he's really open to like taking advice and like taking criticism also because it's like he'll ask you what do you think of this. I'm like, well, why don't you try this as opposed to that. It's like my job is to make the project better. That's my main goal and focus. My job is not to tear anybody down, not to make anybody feel bad. Listen, if you want to do A, B, and C, this is what you do. That's my job. That's what you're hiring for.
Oh yeah,
And this is really cool because it's like basically it's about a teenage demon hunter who has
yeah,
special powers, and it's like trying to like do that and also like juggle like the struggles of, like being a teenager, going to school, doing the right thing, and it's a lot. It has like heavy Spider-Man components to it.
gotcha.
That's why kind of fell in love with it. It's like Spider-Man with Demon Hunter mixed in with it. It's really great. He has very imaginative demons. He has this villain called the Creature who kind of like orchestrates all the bad things that happen, and he's basically like what's the word? You ever see those movies where like there's an evil wish master that gives wishes to people and like does them favors and in return for something else?
Yep.
That's what the creature is.
Ah, so like the manipulator type of character.
Right, 100%. So it's like
I
we have a
got you.
lot of ideas about like what he can do to this person, how he can make this person pay for like make consequences. So it's a lot going on, and like I can see the development of the character, how he's going to grow, and like I don't want to give away too much because he's still writing it. So I'm not sure what I can say, but I do think it's going to be very kid friendly. It's going to be like have morals, lessons to learn about the characters, and like what they do. So I'm looking forward to that.
Heck yeah.
Also,
Sounds
oh man, okay, so my good friend, hold on, I want to get his name right because I tortured his name. I butchered his name when I'm last if you want to get it right. So let me just look at his name up real quick.
understandable. Understandable.
No man, I felt so bad because it's like, oh no, it's this way. He's like, I talked about this and I don't care, don't worry about it. But I still want to get it right.
I try my
Okay,
best.
my good friend Eddie Finocario. I don't know if you know Eddie. He's a radio host. Hosts ham
Oh,
radio.
I know Eddie. I'm friends with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
remember
Eddie's working on something, and
he's
he asked for my help. He has a story called ODD, was basically his take on the Wizard of Oz. So he
okay.
has like characters that he's developed, and like I'm basically like I talk to Eddie like almost every day. Like I feel bad, like I bother him sometimes. Like, hey man, what do you think of this? But like we're constantly talking about ideas, what the character should do, what they shouldn't do. So it's like Eddie has a really great take on a classic story. So I don't want to give away too much, but just imagine the characters of the Wizard of Oz as like an agency that protects different universes.
Oh, so
Right,
basically like NBA from Marvel, kind of
right,
stuff.
right.
Oh, that's a good take. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
so I mean, like this guy, he really like he knows this stuff. Like he's like I could tell like he's done research, but the thing is also is like he doesn't know like the format or the ins and outs of the comic book business. That's why he brought me in to kind of like walk him through everything. So right now he gave me a script. I'm looking at it and I'm kind of like adding to it and like fixing it up as I go along.
Mhm.
The goal is to like produce like a full blown comic book series. But as with anything, comes with like funding and backing and all that stuff. So like the goal is first to get it written and then worry about the funding later on. So right now I'm just like helping him out. And then once things take off, things take off. But I'm very excited to be a part of this. Like at first it was like, okay, I'll help you out. But I'm like really invested in the story and I want it to succeed. So like I'm really like giving it my best. To, like hopefully everything goes the way that it's supposed to go.
Yeah, because I remember you. It was like last year you had messaged me about Eddie because
Yeah,
I think you asked me if I wanted to publish him or something. I
right.
remember.
Because he's looking for a publisher. But the thing is that I don't think we're ready at this point. I want to get it more developed, and then once we have something to show, then we start like shopping around. So anybody wants to pick it up, and then just kind of take it from there.
Well, that's from the pitch of it. It sounds like a beautiful story.
Oh
So,
yeah, it's amazing. I mean, like I'm reading it. I read it like a novel, like rather than making my notes. Like I'm reading it like a novel. Like it's that good.
so heck, I'm like, I would love to read it. We can talk more about that off camera, but I would
Yeah,
love.
for sure, definitely.
Um,
What else?
Speaking
Oh,
like,
then I have my own IP. Well, not my own specifically, but like I'm partnered with my business partner Michael Butler, who had an idea for a story because he's a rapper and he's a music producer, and he like had this idea for a story, but he wanted to put music to it. So
dude,
he
I love.
approached me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I
Oh,
love how different industries kind of blend in. Like,
oh
it's
yeah, for sure.
so
It's
beautiful.
just like by meet, like I said, you meet people and like, hey, people come up with projects and say, oh wait, I know this guy, he can help me with this, and that's how people network. That's how people get things done. So I met Michael Butler like, phew, long time ago. I'm like, at least I want to say, what's this, 2026, maybe 2013, 2014, around there. And the thing is that he managed this bar where I went to after work sometimes. So then like people started talking about me like, oh, he makes comic books, and like so he's like, oh, you make comic books. I heard you make comic books. I said, yeah, we're doing right. So then he says, I have this idea. I'm like, cool. So like one day we go out to dinner and tells me this idea, and I was like immediately intrigued because what he did was he made like a western story, but he put steampunk and post-apocalyptic elements in the story. So it's good, bad, the ugly meets total retail.
Wow. Okay.
So
Hell
I
yeah.
helped him develop the characters, and like I developed me and him together. We developed like the whole cast of characters for the story.
Yeah.
Came up with the story and everything. So I wrote 5 issues of the story.
Wow.
I mean, we had an office. We was like meeting up at the office together,
That's
spitballing ideas, writing, just like trading ideas, coming up with blueprints for like structures. Like it was like this very very involved process that we had. We
beautiful.
actually went through 2 office spaces while we were developing this story, and then just like the cost got too much because it's like we have this office space, but we don't have any product to sell to make money to keep the office space,
Right.
so we let it go. But actually, I wish I can't. No, I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna show you the cover that I have for the first issue that someone drew for me. I'm gonna send it to you. Let me get off here.
Yep. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, we went from just me and him in an office. So like now we have a full creative team like working on the story with us. So I have Chris Matt, he's on interiors, Shona Matt's on colors, George Medina is on letters, and then Donald Serrano is the editor. And
Wow.
that's
Is
my
there
team.
a timetable of when this be released? You expect it
We're
out?
shooting for 2027. We wanted to do New York Comic Con this year, but we don't want to rush production because it's like Chris is really taking his time with the pages. We don't want to rush him, so like let him do his thing. If
Yeah,
it's not ready, it's not ready. I'd rather wait till it's ready than rush it and then it's a subpar product.
that's exactly.
So
That's the
I'm actually not going to New York Comic Con this year because
oh,
I want to take time to focus on the project and all the other projects I have going on.
smart.
So I mean, I'm not gonna die if I don't go this year. I've been going since
It's
2012.
home. You need a break sometimes, like you
If
tell
I
me.
don't go, they're not gonna miss me. I'm sure Comic Con is gonna go on and move upward and onward like they always do. Not worried about it, and I'd rather be ready for next year. So 2027, like want like a booth, merchandise, a couple of issues, not just one issue. So I want to be better prepared. So I'm gonna take my time and wait. Yeah, man. But it's just like I'm so happy and so fortunate, but I'm also very tired. But it's like it's a good time because I'm tired because I'm doing what I want
What
to do.
you love. Yeah, you're tired because you're doing what you love. That's literally.
Yeah, man. Oh man, let's talk about the anime.
Oh
So
yeah, I don't know if I could ask about that because you just
I mean, I'm good friends with the creator, and he wants me to kind of like get a buzz going now while he's developing it. So he told me
still some.
he asked me to mention it in my last interview, and I kind of did, but I couldn't really get into it because it's like it's not just with other people.
Yeah,
Now I want to like take a chance to talk about it.
heck yeah. I mean, when you broke the news to me, I was like, holy shit,
Yeah,
dude. That's a
yeah, man. I mean, trust me, I was surprised, just as surprised as you. Trust me. But it's like you never. That's what I always say when you whenever you're working, be professional, be courteous, because you never know. You could like say the wrong thing to someone or like be disrespectful to them,
opportunity.
and then like down the line they'll have an idea or they have a project, and they'll purposely skip over you because you're mean to them or you're like disrespectful to them.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and when you're actually good to people and you never know the opportunity presents itself.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, like
That's
I
kind
talk to him a lot, so I'm trying to go through my messages to kind of get the right thing to say.
of, I got you. But that's kind of like how my situation is, where I was like, when I started, I was like, I don't think I would write for other people. But then again, I met a musician who's been trying to get in the comic industry since 2018, and
Okay.
I followed her for a couple of years, and like I knew, I mean, when I first met her, I'm like, I knew I wanted to work with her someday.
Yeah.
2024 came, we meet, now we're friends, and now we're working together.
I mean, like I said, you never know, man. Just like you never know who you meet when you're like in a professional setting, non-professional setting, social setting. Just like always put your best foot forward.
Yep,
If you're a working professional, be humble. Don't be
exactly,
cocky. Don't be arrogant.
exactly.
Don't like blow people off. You think it's too important to talk to them. Talk to everybody because you never know who that person's going to be 5, 10 years from now.
That part, that part.
No, because I remember this was, oh man, this is wow, maybe 2013. I was still green in the industry, but like my name got around a little bit. Like I'm doing panels at New York Comic Con stuff like that. So Buddy Scalera of Comic Book School, he had this thing where he like would have a networking panel for people that want to get into the industry.
Mhm.
So myself, a couple other working professionals, we would like sit on the panel and like look at people's stuff and like give advice and things like that. And these two like guys, they woke up to me. They're like, "You ever see a kid who like looks at his hero?
Yes.
That's what these kids are looking at me. They're not kids, they're grown men, but like they look at me like, hi, could you look at our stuff, please?"
Yeah.
Okay, okay, son, let me look at your stuff here. So
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like I gave these guys sound advice, and lo and behold, they're now like working professionals in the industry.
yeah.
And now like they're my closest friends. It's like I don't know if you know Johnny C.
Not sure.
He's based out in New England, but he does New York Comic Con. He's like he does the east, pretty much the East Coast circuit. I think he does San Diego also. But
Nice.
this guy, he's been around. He's been in the industry for a while. He has yeah, he's a working professional. He has books all the time, and he's a great guy. And I've known this guy for years. And I met him at that panel at New York Comic Con all those years ago, and we're still friends today.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
So it's
amazing.
like I said, you never know. Always be humble. Always be polite. Always be kind to people because you never know what they're gonna be or who they're gonna be. And one day you might need a favor, you might need some help, and that might be the person to help you out. You never know.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, back to your anime. What's going on with that? Like, how did that happen? Like, that's crazy.
Okay, I don't want to give away too much, but what I can say is it's a cop drama about a New York detective who's highly trained in martial arts. And typical, he's going after this mob boss who's like making crime in the city, and he gets to sign a new partner. He doesn't want the partner, but him and the partner end up working well together. And it's like a lot of action. There's like a witness tampering case involved. It's like a typical like street drama,
Ah, gotcha.
but it's with a twist of like martial arts. So it's just like I love it because it's like these fight scenes are so not predictable, but just like they're realistic. Like there's not people like running up the side of a building like doing a high fly kick across the city. It's just like
Oh,
people like in the alley, just feet, stuff like that. And it's reasonable. Put it that way. So you see some comic books, and like you see someone's like, "Come on, man, that can't happen." I understand there's an element of suspension of disbelief, but at the same time, you can't go like totally like outlandish with stuff like that, you know.
exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of like a bit of a kickboxer mixed with Cobra Kai, mixed like
I would
NYPD.
say picture your best cop drama TV show mixed with like Cobra Kai or like a heavy influence martial arts show.
Ah, yeah, I got you. Heck yeah.
And
That's
it's
all.
cool, man, because it's like I read the first two scripts so far, and I got the episode guidelines of like episode guide like what's going to happen in the episodes. I'm still waiting for my assignments of like which episodes I'm going to take on as a writer, but I'm not sure yet. I
Okay.
think the studio is still like kind of like putting like things together, so to speak. So they're not ready to go into production yet, but they are in the development stage of it. Like the characters are developed. They have trailers that they're posting and things like that. So something should be shown soon. I don't want to give a timeline or a date because I don't want to say the wrong thing. So
Smart.
I'll say coming soon.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give a year because I'm hoping within the next 1 or 2 years. So maybe 2027, 2028, maybe in that time frame, we'll see. But I mean, I'm very excited to be a part of the team, and I'm just happy to be here.
Dude, I can't wait to see that anime, see your name on as writer. I'm just like, that's my boy.
Yeah, man, I'm very happy, man. Very happy, very excited, and I'm very thankful that Travis Ware, he's the guy who contacted me, who's the head of the company. He contacted me because we actually worked together on a book a couple of years back with Jeff Strange, Anthony Cruz, and do I have one? Where is it?
Like, that's why networking is important because
It
people.
really is because you never know, man. It's just like because I take on jobs with a grain of salt. Could be something, things fall apart sometimes, but like thankfully, every project that I've taken on for the most part has been sawn through to the end. With Jeff Strange, he's took a different direction, so I wish all the best to him. But it was really fun working on it while I was there because I came with a lot of ideas for a lot of characters, and we had a great time putting everything together. We did like I think we did one convention out in Long Island where we had the book printed, so he was able to showcase it. So at least we got that. I wanted to do more with the characters and do more issues, but he wanted to do something else. So and it's his project. So all the best to him, and I really hope that things do go well for him.
Heck yeah. And I know you got have your own IP, Blood and Bone. Like, how is that process going
I
on?
mean, I had to put it on pause for now because I'm doing so many other things, and also kind of ran out of money for funding. So because I've been paying Frederica to draw while and like and Ibrahim to color while I was he because Ibrahim he does coloring and lettering, so I was paying for that and paying for her to draw, and I kind of ran out of money. So I'm waiting to get some more funds in so I can like pick back up the production again. But we have about 10 pages done so far. So we're halfway through the first issue. I want to keep going, but it's just like I said, like Frederica, shout out to her, man, because she's so patient
It's a beast.
and she's also doing other things too. She's like, baby, take your time. I'm busy, you're busy. When we get back to you. So she's like, no hard feelings. And I'm so surprised that Marvel and DC has not picked her up yet because she is a savage, man. She can freaking draw her butt
He's
off,
a
man. She's
beast.
so good.
Heck yeah. I'm like,
She sends me stuff all the time. And look what it is. Like, wow, that's amazing. Like, someone should be looking at you like paying you for this. It's like, but
Exactly.
I know. I talked to her. I think it was either last night or this morning, and she's working on sample pages, and she's doing like a Spider-Man Superman crossover, and her layout is amazing. Like the way she does eye movement with the panels is freaking incredible.
Hell yeah, dude, I love her work.
No, she's amazing. I mean, it's just like I don't like every time I get a chance to brag about her, I do. Every podcast, every interview, like I
I
talk
be
about her
laughing
all
at
the
your
time.
posts. I be laughing at your posts when you tag her. I'm like, he's not wrong though. She's that good.
No, she really is though, because it's like because the thing is also just like I think if because she's based in Italy, so it's like I'm talking to her with like different time zones. Like sometimes I wake her up because I forget what time it is, and like she's like, "Hey, what's up?" And like she's always down to talk.
Because what, like, cause she's out there. That's I know where she, she's out there.
Yeah, so it's just like she's amazing. I wish the best for her, and I will work with her every single time.
Oh
Like
yeah.
anytime there's a project that comes up and I need an artist, I go to her first. Say, "Hey, are you available?" She tells me yes, no, yay, nay, and we kind of go from there. But I always think of her first.
I know she's gonna do your Merry Krampus story for Charlie Five.
Yeah, for sure. And oh, I'm gonna talk about that too. I
And
haven't
that
forgotten about that story. I'm still working on it. Just like I'm trying to find time in between everything that's going on.
yeah, I'm like that's
What I
on
can
hold.
tell you is I do have the outlines for Acts 1 and 2. I think I sent them to you.
You did.
Yeah. So
You
it's
did.
just like a matter of like as I can start scripting now if you want me to.
Hmm.
As I can start scripting them now if you want me to. I could just finish up the acts. It's up to you because it's your story.
But we know right now we're both way too busy, so let's have that in like in your folder right now until we
Yeah.
find control for it. Because when I get into production of anthology, I want that to be my main focus. I don't want to
Yeah.
be bouncing back and forth so much.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so I'm like, 'cause I want to make sure you're taken care of. Frederica, Abraham, George. Like, by the way,
Yeah.
it's entire team doing his story for the anthology. By the way, so shout out to Frederica, Abraham, George Medina on lettering for Mary Krampus, and
Oh yeah.
then
He's brilliant, man. He's. I'm actually working with George on Chronicles. I was telling you about earlier. He's a good guy. I bug him all the I think I bug people way too much because like I'm like in people's inboxes every day, 7 days a week. Hey man, what's going on? What's this? What's that? Like I'm constantly like checking up on people to make sure they're
I
okay.
I actually appreciate you checking up on me because I feel like you know that I'm in like a mental bind at times. And when you randomly text me, and say, "Hey, how are you?" I'm saying, "I'm pretty good," even though mentally I'm probably not. But I say I'm pretty good because I don't want to feel like that energy, like that negative energy. That's why I say I'm pretty good. I'm good. I'm fine. It's like, but and like a lot of times I've been like in like a little bit of a want because I'm like I just got done writing this much and I'm not like mentally drained. But every time you text me, I know we can have a good ass conversation. So I'm like, well, he's gonna tell me now because I know it's gonna be good.
Because it's just like, dude, you're doing it, man. Because I've been watching you for a long time, like professionally. Just like you're always out there, you're always like, and you have multiple things going. You have podcasts, you have books, you have stories, you have novels. Like you have a lot going on, and like, bro, that gets to be a lot, man. So it's just like I always tell you like take a break, take a breather, because it's like you're gonna burn yourself out. And like you just started, man. You got a long way to go. You got a lot of work to do. So it's like
I'm
got
saying,
to take care of yourself, take care of your health. And we always talk about mental health, like make sure that you take your mental health breaks,
oh yeah,
mental health days, because it's like, bro, that shit it adds, man. Because it's like a lot of times, especially when you're an entrepreneur, like you're by yourself.
yeah,
And you're moving all these different pieces at the same time, and then nobody checks on you in the process.
yeah.
So you have to be careful with that, man.
Oh yeah. So I've been here for 4 years, but it's like, but these last 2 years, I feel like I've been more professional than my first 2 years. If that
Yeah,
makes
I mean,
sense.
you grow as a person, you grow as a professional. So it's just like the more you're in it, the more you learn, and then the more you better yourself. It's just because like I hope I'm not the same person I was 12 years ago when I first started in this business. You know, I hope I've grown professionally. Also, hope I've grown and matured as a person. You know, so like you want everybody to do that. You want everybody to be the best version of themselves. You know.
Oh yeah, and people like when people comment on like my posts and I'm saying I'm doing this and that, they're like, dude, do you ever sleep? And I was like, yes, I actually do now. Than my first two, my first two few
Yeah,
years.
because it's funny because it's like you have to remind yourself to sleep. You have to remind yourself to eat because it's like if you get so involved in your projects, you'll forget to eat. You forget to take care of yourself because you're focused on getting this thing done. But you can't get it done if you're like like this laid out in your bed because like, you have ate and slept for like 3 days. You know, you have to like balance it.
Yeah,
That's the best advice I can give anybody who wants to get into this business. Be professional, but also balance your home life, your personal life, your health life. It shouldn't be all work all the time because you're not gonna last. You're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna like be like like you're not gonna be good.
Oh my god, that part. And I was like, and plus, I'm also in my master's degree, so yes, I'm in school at the same time as I'm running my own business.
Exactly. So it's just like you have so much going on. So it's like you really have to prioritize and take care of yourself too, man. Because it's like I don't want you like be that guy like, oh, I could have been great, but I burnt out too early. So it's just like you gotta pace yourself, man.
I'm like, yeah, it's like, but don't worry, guys. I'm like, when I first started, I didn't go to sleep till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning because I was like, my mind just kept moving.
Yeah, I believe it.
But now I got into a better spot in place, so I'm getting the experience. I'm like now I'm actually going to bed at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Good.
Sometimes it's 2 or 3 because I kind of like this. It's like ASMR, like some music just to calm
Yeah.
down after the long productivity I just went through,
Yeah.
and so I've gotten better organized with that, and then I got better organized my projects now.
Good.
So I started making folders.
No, it's important, man.
So like I got the magazine articles right here, got the comic story, got my like a priority story because Skin Shifter is the next one's coming out. I'm finishing shipping. I'm finishing up shipping out the art fires to my backers from that Kickstarter, so
Okay.
I can uh, before I launch Skin Shifter, make sure that's taken care of, and then have more shipment to do because a storefront is going to sell some of my comics. So that's for Legranda Studios. So shout out to them. They
Mm.
took a chance on the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
So I got those too. I'm like, I have to reorder some issue 2s because of damage wise of Arcfire. Because I'm
Right.
not sending out no freaking damage book to anybody. So I'd rather spend money to get some brand new issues.
Right. Yeah, of course. It's like no, it's your product. You want it to be the best.
Thank you. I might be Kevin, but I'm not Kevin Feige. I'm quality of quantity.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make sure you get the best product that I promise you that I'm going to give you. Like, I'm not of my word. I like to keep my promises.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to build some. And plus, I've done published three auth, 3 authors under my brand now.
Okay.
Um, so I'm also balancing that out and helping them with their stories, which is actually a dream come true because I've always wanted to help people, and they're helping me bring my dream to life.
Sure.
They have amazing stories. They've written their novels, and I was like, dude, thank you guys for trusting me because that's an honor to me.
Oh
I
yeah, for sure.
I
It's a
just take
big
that
deal.
at all. You're freak. I'm still new in the market, but you trust me to publish your stuff? Like, what the heck? And then and then I got 2 other people that wants to publish with me, and I
Good.
was like, holy smokes! And then something like that. I'm not taking that for granted whatsoever. And then I know I published Real Blood and Bones when we get back to it, so that's an honor for me to invest into your project. So thank you for trusting me with that too. And like you said, you always have to be humble and take nothing for granted in any type of industry. And yeah, I've gotten way better than I was when I first started, and I'm in a more comfortable position where I know I can do this more, but I'm actually take care of myself better this time.
Yeah. I mean, it's a learning process. You have to like I said, everything's all about balance.
Oh yeah, oh
Can't do too many conventions. You can't go to too many stores. You can't put out too many products at one time. You have to kind of like space everything out because it's like
yeah,
if you oversaturate yourself in an industry, people get tired of you very, very quickly. Then you won't be able to sell anything.
yeah. Like I see, yeah, and I've seen that with actors like Pedro Pascal or The
Yeah.
Rock or other people that people like. Okay, we just saw you in this other movie like 5 minutes
Right.
ago. I'm like, yeah, that's understandable. Like, I get it. I get it. Also, would you like to give a teaser of that zombie book you told me about if you want to?
Yeah, I mean, I think as we had like a lot of lengthy conversations about like what I would do with a zombie book, and
Mm,
I want to do it from the zombie's perspective. Imagine the first zombie ever in the world, their perspective of like being infected, and like them like slowly changing, and how they would go through that.
yeah,
So that's something that I want to do. And, I mean, I'm still trying to find time to like write and develop the characters because I don't only have one character, and I think you need to have more than one character to do a book. So I'm trying to like have supporting
sure,
characters
sure.
to help bring the main character to the forefront. So But I think it's a cool idea because you always see zombie movies from like after the fact. The outbreak already happened. People are trying to survive. So it's like, what? How would the world be with the world's first zombie? And he's like dealing with this because my thing is that he's gonna be self aware. He's gonna realize that he's turning into a zombie. Like maybe he's gonna try to find a cure. Maybe he's gonna try to get help. And then like he's still being infected in the process. So it's like imagine he goes to a hospital help and like he attacks the hospital. Like things like that. That's what I want to do. So it's like just like mapping everything out. Like, just make it the best story they can be.
Very good, man. I think we're coming up on time, but brother, where can we follow you on social media so we keep up with your progress?
Okay, so on Facebook it's just Dennis Knight, nothing fancy. Instagram is DEE Knight Writer. TikTok is Who is Dennis Knight. I'm on Twitter, but I don't. I'm on it, but I'm not really on it. Like, so like I say, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, probably the best ways to contact me. Um, be on the lookout for my projects and anything I have going on. I usually announce on Facebook, so that's a good place to like keep track of what I'm doing, where I'm going to be. And like I said, no New York Comic Con this year, but if I have any events coming up in between now and then, I will post and let you guys know. And yeah, that's it for me, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Heck yeah, man. And you can follow me at I am Kevin Davis Official on Instagram. I am Kevin Davis CEO on Facebook and TikTok. And you can find me at Kelson Network here on the Madness Entertainment Group because we're all mad sometimes. Yeah, all the time
Yeah,
because we're here.
sounds
So,
good, man.
but Dennis Knight, thank you, brother, again for coming on. I can't wait to see everything you do, man. I'm
I
excited.
appreciate that.
I love the Planet 79 series. I read the digital, but I still get the physicals.
Okay.
I'm physical media with everything, especially indie.
I would say talk to Phil because I think Phil distributes Planet 79, so he probably could tell you a local store by you that carries it if you reach out to him.
Awesome. Awesome. But, we'll catch you guys next time on Kelson Network. And deuces.
All right, take care.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.